Hello, hello. What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
She is back. The old friend. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have went Eminem on every one of you.
Wow.
I don't know. I say guess who's back, and then you say back again.
I followed up.
Come on, you followed up. Oh god.
So that's my bad.
Oh my god, come on.
So anyway, welcome guys. Welcome to episode 2 of our Kopi podcast. And we're so glad that you could join us today.
Yep, thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the previous episode. If you haven't listened to that, well, what are you doing? Go and listen to that first, and then come over here.
Hell yes.
Of course. And now, of course, well, the YouTube title sort of explain a lot of things. What is our description?
Our topic
So you already know our topic. It's about friendship.
It's about Friendship Day. So we're shooting this on the 6th of August, and Friendship Day was actually yesterday, the 5th of August, on Sunday. And we just found out today that it was actually Friendship Day yesterday.
What?
Wait, you didn't know? I didn't know that Friendship Day was yesterday.
Oh, okay. I know there was a thing called Friendship Day, but I didn't know it was that recent. I don't really keep tabs on when it happens, this and that, because it's not a public holiday, so why would I remember it?
Yeah, that's true. So we're in Malaysia, and if you give something a public holiday, then it matters to
Yes,
Malaysians.
we will remember it. I tell you, except for Valentine's Day, because usually the boyfriend or girlfriend will usually have to up their game and then start giving gifts. So usually people remember that. But other than that kind of non-holiday, I think everything else has to be a holiday. Otherwise, people will just
Malaysians will not remember.
forget it. We are very realistic in the sense. We are very realistic that if it's not a holiday, if it doesn't benefit us, well, to heck with it.
And we also love holidays, so that's why.
The more holidays, the better. We can, socialize, have a good time, enjoy,
right.
blah 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 blah.
But I would say that there's actually because I feel today there are so many days, and everything has its own day now. Like there's Salmon Day, there's Friendship Day, there's Teachers Day, there's a day for this and a day for that, and there's a day for almost everything now. And I guess it's fine that we appreciate we assign a day to appreciate something, but I don't know, don't you think we're going a bit too overboard on this, Aaron?
I don't think so. I mean, the more holidays we have, the better. I mean, not to go overboard, of course, until there's like 365 holidays where there's completely no work, then the whole economy might be very imbalanced. But come on, I mean, usually when there's a holiday, usually there are people who will work. It's not that there's nobody working. There are people who work for double or triple pay. They get paid even more. So usually what happens, I guess, for me in holidays when it happens, usually there are like friends and family, they gather around, they spend time together. They not only spend time together, they spend money together.
Right.
And that money can stimulate an economy, can spend and really make a country more powerful in a sense that we have more people spending. So the economy moves and moves, then everything is good. The workers get double and triple pay because there's more people spending that money anyway. So I see it's a good thing, and then of course there are happy people because we get our holidays.
Right.
And they're also happy workers because they get paid even more.
Yes.
If they get paid, of course, you have to get paid. That's the fair wage. It's the fair labor law.
Yeah, that's true lah. Because workers, if they work on public holidays, they get double or triple the pay, and it also stimulates the economy in the sense that there are more people spending. But my argument against Valentine's Day or any day,
Dude, Friendship Day.
Okay,
Let's get back to
we're talking about Friendship Day.
Don't go to Valentine's. That's a whole other beast. We have to have a whole other topic for that. Please.
So yes, we're talking about friendship.
FYI, Surya over here. Okay, I'm Aaron. This is Surya. I don't think we have introduced ourselves properly.
We did not introduce ourselves.
God. See, we made a mistake. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Oops,
but
sorry, guys.
this podcast is very special. We are not like the typical DJs. We are so pro. We won't reveal our innermost secrets. We will.
We will
find out all our dirty secrets very, very soon. So you get to, pick on Surya. I don't have that much, but he has
You
more.
won't see our faces, but you'll hear our voices.
So I'm Aaron.
Cool with that.
Yep, hear this voice. I'm Aaron, and that is Surya.
And I'm Surya. Hear my voice.
Yes.
My beautiful, glorious voice.
Yes, of course. Then what were we saying just now?
Yeah, we were saying about our Friendship Day. So I don't think there needs to be a day for friendship or even for lovers or for anything. I think we should just go on each day appreciating everything and everyone that is around us and that's contributing to us and that we're happy for. Because well, if this goes overboard, then I think we'll run out of days by the time we assign a day for each and everything, you know.
Well, to be honest, there isn't that much of like friendship days or whatever days to really fill up the whole calendar year. It's not like there are 365 different days in different periods of time that will cover everybody's working days. No, I mean, it's impossible to do that. Usually there are some days that clash together. But speaking of friendship day, I mean, it's significant enough. Friendship is so important. I mean, it's along the lines of family as well. And when you have friends, you socialize well, you interact well, you network around, you're
Right.
never alone, even when the family is not close to you. When you work elsewhere, you go outside of the family circle.
Right.
You have
right.
friends to help you. So for me, it's a very significant relationship and a very significant day. So it's something that should be celebrated through a holiday. That's a time when friends can really gather together, have a cup of coffee or hang out and do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And that crazy stuff usually involves money.
Right.
Even if you don't spend money of it, but if you travel somewhere, you have to drive somewhere, go somewhere, you still have to spend money on getting there in the first place.
Right.
So when there's more people doing that, that means there's more money being spent on the country.
Yeah, going back to your previous point.
Yeah,
right?
that's why, and that's actually good. You rather than you continue to have it be a working day, and then people don't really see it as a important day. Especially in Malaysia, you know, it's very, very, a very realistic scenario. I mean, like I say, if it's not a holiday, we won't remember it, and we won't really think of friendship day as something important.
That's
and that
true,
will
that's
affect,
true.
yeah. And then you are missing out on a golden opportunity to make more money in the country and to make us all happy people.
That's true though. So you would argue for making a friendship day a public holiday so that people would have the time to do these sort of things, right?
Of course.
But here's the thing though, okay, like okay, fine. For Valentine's Day, well, we usually only celebrate it with one person, right? I mean, with most people.
With most people with one
Most
person.
people with one
That's what
person
we
lah.
call a monogamous relationship. For the polygamous ones out there, I have no comment on that. I'm not one of those people. Surya might be.
Well, if
Who
you are
knows?
one, then you know we really admire you lah. We
Yeah.
don't know how you can get your partners to not meet each other. On
Anyway, back
Valentine's
to
Day, but
friendship.
anyway.
Yeah, back to friendship.
Yeah, you see, cause how many friends do you have at average? I mean, good ones,
I mean, now of course I can count with my fingers.
right? That's a lot,
That's
right?
a lot, yeah. of
Yeah. So
course.
like, how would you meet all of them, and how would you spend time with all of them, and how would you appreciate each and every one of them on Friendship Day?
Okay.
Because there's barely enough time in 24 hours.
That's where you get confused, buddy. Okay, friendship day doesn't mean you have to meet every single one of your friends. If you had to do that, you have to go through your Facebook account, and then if let's say there are 500 friends, well, guess what? There's like maybe every second you have to meet a friend, and then the next second you have to meet another friend. Otherwise, it's impossible to meet them all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, friendship day is not really about meeting all your friends, but it's meeting the really good friends. The ones that you can count with your hands. And then maybe you can meet them. One for breakfast, one for lunch, one for dinner, blah, 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 a group of them. And then when you do that, it intensifies the bond that you and that friend have together. And at the same time, you intensify the money spending. That is the realistic part.
Right.
You get to spend economically. If the government's happy, everybody's happy, the shops are happy, and the friends who are over there enjoying having a good time are of course happy.
But my problem is, well, I don't mind the money spending part because, like, you know, who doesn't like, you know, when you're catching out with your friends and all, right? We don't mind paying for coffee.
Yeah, that's
or
right.
drink or
And when you
anything.
have a whole day that doesn't have
Yeah,
any work
yeah.
involved, you have more time to do that.
Yeah, but I have lots and lots of good friends, and I don't think I have enough time in one day to meet all of them.
That's because you never had a friendship day that was a holiday, so it never was part of your thinking. But imagine if that were a public holiday. Now everybody would be looking forward to that day. Oh my god, friendship day, yes. And then when they think of friendship, oh, I need to start meeting my friends here and there, right, left and center.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
true.
even when it was like maybe Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Hari Raya, I mean, there are certain days where we meet our family, but after that we go and meet our friends. That's the same scenario. You even meet friends during those holidays that are not related. So imagine if there were a day that's just dedicated to friendship. imagine the explosion of people coming out to shopping malls, going out of the streets. Yes, it will be very chaotic, and I'm sorry for those who love a peaceful time, but it's the time where, economy and personal relationships and socialization all come together. Finally, they all can agree on one common goal.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, I agree with that, and I hate to disagree actually, but so it's so the fact that we'll be going out and we'll be spending is good and all right for everything and everyone, but I think there's a risk for businesses to go overboard with this and to sort of push making Friendship Day into something very commercialized.
Oh, if you're gonna do that, you might as well be saying the same thing to Christmas, to Chinese New Year, to Raya.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, all the festive holidays are basically commercialized. Everything's commercialized in this day and age. Come on.
Well, I mean, festive holidays, I think we can exclude them from the conversation.
Why?
But
just because they're festive?
My pet peeve is actually with Valentine's Day.
Well, what can we say?
Yeah.
In a world where capitalism exists, where money spending exists, where America dictates our culture for the most part.
Yeah, the Western world.
The Western world. So they like to spend money over there. And then here in Malaysia, we are influenced very much by the British in the past and the Americans in more recent times.
Right.
I mean, that's just the fact. The fact that we are speaking English right now as we speak is proof of such a thing. We are not speaking Spanish, German,
the white
Italian,
is good.
So that's why it's very important. I mean, the culture that we receive is the culture that we will practice, and Friendship Day, as it is in Western society, is very important. And it should be as well in the Asian society, Eastern society.
Right.
So,
but to complement your point, I think even though businesses might go overboard anyway, friends, how I perceive is that my friends and me, right, we still won't go overboard with our choices of how to spend our Friendship Day. I think we will just go some mama and just chill, or maybe just talk some story only.
Fair enough. Even if you go to the mama, but you still go to the mama, and there's still
that's
money
still
spent.
contributing.
and
That's still
the fact
contributing
that,
to the
imagine,
economy.
because usually, if let's say there's a working day, you probably find
Right.
that at night.
Right.
It's a very short period of time. But imagine if there's a whole day where there's no work involved. Maybe find them during breakfast, and then you don't have to rush things through. You can just take your time with them, and then who knows, when you take your time, you may order another drink or so, and you might go to somewhere else to hang out again. If let's say you're really close with that friend, I mean, a few hours is not enough. Usually it's a whole day thing. So maybe for breakfast you're at the mama, then the two of you might decide to have lunch somewhere else and continue to chat. And then maybe by then, maybe the two of you are sick of each other. Okay, let's just say you're sick of each other. You all go home, and then there's another friend that'll be asking you to hang out, and then you'll be like, okay. In the afternoon, the same thing happens, and at night it's the same thing again. Then by then you go to sleep, and then the work begins the next day. So it's all good. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, we all value friendships here in Malaysia, especially. So
yeah, I think it's something Malaysians would really appreciate. Oh, but then as a side note, Friendship Day is actually on, but it's still a holiday lah. Friendship Day is actually on Sunday. So if you do get a holiday for Friendship Day, you'll get one day off on Monday lah. So that's good lah.
Yeah, that's great.
That's great lah.
And then you can spend money on them and whatever.
Yeah,
so that's the reason why it should be a public holiday.
Right.
You can spend money on friendship. Not to say in a very bad way, but when you spend time together, it usually involves money. And you spend maybe hanging out, drinking coffee, or buying things for each other, buying gifts. Which is fine as well.
Right.
And speaking of gifts that you can buy them, okay, this is where the affiliation part comes in. You can buy them things like, our Dr. Pang product.
Ooh, Dr. Pang.
Dr. Pang product is, of course, one of our vendors here in Linkath.
Yes.
And of course, they are in charge of removing all your toilet dirt.
Yeah.
So I will just leave it at that, toilet dirt. So they can effectively remove toilet dirt with just pressurized air. Think of an air gun that can blow off all the dirt in your toilet. Imagine, you should do a solid, buy your friend something like that, and they will thank you for life, and they will upgrade you from okay friend to best friend.
And not only toilet, guys, we're talking about all sorts of pipes here. Dr. Pang is able to declog any pipes in your home, at your sink, at your kitchen, at your toilet, and blast those pesky clogs away.
Yes, of course. If you're interested, of course, You can see the link in our YouTube's description below.
Yeah, we'll
and
add a
then-
description to
Yeah,
Dr. Pang.
click on it and
Click on
do a
it.
solid for your friend. Please just do them a favor, because I'm sure there are friends out there who don't really,
Yeah lah. Cause
take care of their hygiene so much.
Cause like I'm sure all of you and including me lah, we always go to our friend's house to chill and to
Yeah,
lepak
yeah.
or to yamcha or to drink or whatever. Then we always end up using their toilet ma.
Yeah.
So do your friend a favor.
yeah, and
Take
so
care of their toilets.
it's also doing yourself a favor. You don't want suddenly your friend providing you another form of gift that is. Well, I don't want to go any further. It might discuss even me as well.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, alright, let's just leave it at
Right.
that.
So
Okay, conclusion. Friendship Day.
Conclusion.
Should it be a public holiday or not? Should it be what it deserves to be? A very well recognized holiday that allows for everybody to not work on that day and just spend time with friends and have a good occasion.
So, well, my conclusion would be that it'll be better if it was a public holiday. But even if it's not a public holiday, I would say that it's still onto us to appreciate our friends out there, because we're so blessed to have them in our lives and their support and their love.
Oh god, you're so sentimental right now.
Well,
And-
that's just me, okay?
That's just you, yeah. See, you're so sentimental, and that's a good thing. Imagine if you can be sentimental for the whole day.
Yeah, I think I'll probably like break down and cry.
Yeah, and on
At
that
the end-
note, it's time to break down and cry as we hope and pray for an actual Friendship Day that's a public holiday.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's
so
make it happen.
For all the decision makers in the government side who can make this happen, if you are listening right now, please make it happen.
Hashtag.
On behalf of all Malaysians and all global citizens worldwide, please, for all the governments who are listening here, do us a solid, please. Make it a public holiday, and we will thank you so much. And on that note,
We'll
it's
create a
time.
hashtag, guys, so
Yes.
you can tweet it out.
Tweet it out,
as
please.
well.
And on that hashtag, it's time to end our podcast right now.
It's time to end.
Oh god, because we are too emotional, we have to cry.
Goodbye, guys. We're so sad that we have to end this podcast right now.
Goodbye. We hope that we are your friends right now from now on.
Yes, and okay, we're supposed to cry. And we'll see you the next episode. Stay tuned to our podcast and our future broadcasters.
Yes, it'll be tomorrow, so
It'll be
please
tomorrow.
Stay tuned. Don't
So
leave us
stay
alone.
And ciao. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, Aaron.